So we have to move. So we're going to.
You.
When are we going to start moving everything out?
Fancy.
They canceled the painting.
That's good.
Huh?
Or we're not going to paint today. We're just. Because we're doing it.
It's really cool, but it's so easy to like lose motivation in this place. Like you just fall apart, you know, like you wish you had it and you start getting aggravated at like little stuff, and it's really easy to just say like, oh, what's next? I need something to do. I need to get up. I need to go somewhere. And when there really is still...
Well, that's my biggest thing, too. Just like I was saying last night. Like, I could never have an office job where I show up to the same place every day. That's not me. That's what I loved about plumbing. You get in a truck, you go hit 3, 4, 5, 6 jobs in a day, meet new people, see different houses.
Can't do it here. Can't do it here. It's really easy to crack sometimes in this place. Like, a lot of us cracked at the beginning, or like, I won't say the beginning, 4 weeks in. 4 weeks in, we cracked. And we cracked because we were so used to like being our own boss on the outside and having something to do all the time that it got to a point where we ran out of stuff to actually do. Like now, when we first got here, there was like, this needs to be fixed, this needs to be done, we need to work on this.
Well, you guys were scrambling because you wanted to get up and...
Right, and then you get to a point like now, all the infrastructure's done. It's like little simple stuff like painting. Okay, so we knock out the painting. Well, instead of knocking it all out right now, we try to stretch it out to some other point in the week, you know, because as soon as we knock that out, shit, we're out of projects, you know, like until we can get more material or until we can get X, Y, Z, we're just sitting around. Like that's why most of our days was sitting at the lake or trying to make playing cards, you know, to play some games or something. That idle time will destroy you in this place. And if you're a mover, you're in a bad place.
I know. That was my biggest probably concern of it.
You're in a bad place. I mean, I was 1 foot out the door at one point. I think everybody has been like 1 foot out the door mentally at some point in time. Just tapping out, like, give me something to do, please. Just give me something to do. So when new people come in or something like that, like that's why why we started the Utopia Experience thing, was because it gives us the opportunity to interact and it gives us like a job.
Yeah.
And we had it originally for like hours. Utopia Experience was from 12.
Drink all my tea. I did.
Saturday and Sunday originally. Like that 12 hours helped us out through the whole week.
I was going to ask you for the rest of it.
And then people start making their own businesses like Hags and stuff like that. And then I started doing boot camp so that my time's not idle. Because we need it, man. It's really easy to fall in the cracks in this place and just lose yourself. Like Amanda started a clothes washing company. Like in here, she washes people in here their clothes every day. Because she was just sitting around. It'll get to you.
Yeah.
She wasn't able to do anything, and you know she's pregnant, so she can't do certain things. We can't have kids in here unless it's involved with the Utopia Experience. And that's what she does on the outside world, works with kids. So she started washing people's clothes in here. $2 a load. You know, like it takes little stuff in this place. That's why Chris and I got all of this corner, you know, like all this artsy-fartsy stuff and building stuff. Like we just get so bored in here sometimes, man. We just gotta do something.
Yeah.
Gotta do something.
Gotta keep the mind occupied.
Yeah. Or it'll hurt you. I mean, you know that. Idle mind, man.
Yep.
It'll hurt
Leaves
really
nothing
bad.
but trouble.
Oh yeah, we're really good at that. I'm telling you, I'm the king at that.
What, trouble?
Oh, they'll tell you. I always am in trouble, man. I'm the guy that sings all the songs that aren't supposed to be sang.
We're about to go out and steal one of these landscapers machines.
Dude, I can't wait to get out there because it looks really nice. It looks like they're gonna.
I was looking forward to painting the floor.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait for us to hit this floor. Like when we first got here, the floors were. I don't know if like the dirt from the barn miraculously made its way up here, but every single day we would sweep this house out, and it was like a dust storm. It made no sense at all, and it pissed everybody off because we didn't have a broom. So we took like those 2 rugs that me and Chris have over there, wrapped them around a rake. We had like 3 rakes when we first got here, and just tried to sweep. Broke the rakes, like they snapped in half, and like it was just a dust storm. It was the hardest thing to do is sleep in this house. Then we bought those other brooms, and now we're good, kind of. But I mean, this is really, I don't know. Utopia is an interesting place. I won't lie though, I have grown to love it a lot more than what I thought.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think I would like it this much. Because it's a test of my will now, more than anything. You know, it's like, will I leave or will I stay? Will I work hard or will I allow not having something get me down? Because it's really easy to just get down and dumps. What will I do for it? How hard do I want to work for it? You know?
What do you need me to do?
We'll see.
I'm just going to meditate for a few
I gotta
minutes.
go get that tat. Wherever you got it done, I'm willing to fly to get that.
What's
one.
that?
But you got the
Just call her when you need me, sugar.
I will.
We'll be out here.
that thing is cold. I saw it from the other side of the table. That thing was cold.
He did a amazing job.
Might want to if
I
they
was
have
really
it.
impressed.
Like, I was blown away looking at it from the other side of the table. Like, I can't stop
Thank
saying
you.
it. If I can look at something like that all the way over there and be like, holy shit.
And the thing
So-
is, he charged me like $100 a sitting.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yo, I paid $800 for my like quarter sleeve.
Yeah. No, this titty cost me $100.
I'm
This
your
titty
daddy
cost me
man.
$100.
I'm your daddy man. I'm
This
your
cost
daddy
me
man.
$100. I think this was a little more, maybe $140.
I'm going to wherever
And
you
then,
are. And where did you get that done at again?
This in Michigan.
Michigan?
Right by my house. Okay. I got turned on to that guy through my plumbing supply house. His brother-in-law worked there, and he's
Really?
like, "Oh, you should go see my brother." I was like, "All right, let's give it a shot." And then was that a
Cal.
Oh, and then my wife does a volleyball charity thing for cancer for the place called Ellie's Place or whatever, and they after their kids' parents die,
How'd you sleep in
place
here?
where they go to heal
Awesome-
things like
awesome
that.
bed.
And so one of their friends, my wife's a huge volleyball player,
Really?
loves it. And so they have volleyball tournaments. So I won the gift certificate because I helped run it and sponsor some parts of it.
Odd at the top, isn't it?
And I won the gift certificate for the tattoo. So I was like, all right, hon, I won the gift certificate.
I'm getting tatted.
I'm just getting it done.
I'm getting tatted. Yeah, I gotta I'm the businessman. I have 2 companies on the outside, but what I prefer more, like I like to wear like certain clothes and not have my
I'm
tattoo
so,
showing,
like,
and then
seriously,
I like to be able to have my tattoo
dress
showing at other times. You know, like
And now my fingers are
I won't have my tattoo past like right here because I roll up my sleeve sometimes and coming up. And the same thing, like I used to want a tattoo on my neck so bad, so bad, and then my dad like ripped me a new one, and my sister's got a tattoo, and I honestly think it didn't have anything to do with where it was more than how bad it hurt. Because like I talked to my sisters, and my sister was like, she almost died. Like she thought she was gonna die, and she's got like a ton of tattoos. So that for me was just like, nope, I'm good.
See, this right through here was insane.
Yeah, see,
It was, I mean, and the guy I go to is extremely light-handed. He's not one of them dick drillers that are like, driving it home.
yeah, trust me, I know about that.
This guy was great, and still, I wish I had a camera videotaping my facial expression.
It was
as
bad.
he's just drilling across, sweating like a pig,
Jesus.
trying not to move, trying not to breathe too deep. Yeah, it was bad.
Dude, like I got when he was tattooing me underneath my arm with this, was ready to scream bloody murder. Like, and it was the guy that was doing it. He was an older guy. He's been tattooing for like forever, and he wanted me to know, hey, look, dude, I'm sorry, it's gonna hurt, I'm like, dude, just do it. Like, I'm fine. Like, it's not gonna be bad at all. He's like, I'm gonna tell you now, it's gonna really hurt. Just be ready for it. I'm like, he's like, you keep on giving me this military shit, because I'm like, man, I've been in the military. I did a lot of shit, a little, like I'm not worried about it. Dear God. He started working around it, and he started getting farther and farther in, and I'm just like, I'm good. And my buddy brought me something to eat, because that sitting he did from my elbow, from my shoulder down to my elbow, and it's a mirrored image all the way around. And I was there for like 3 hours, and that only cost me $200. Next thing you know, he gets right here on my and bloody murder. Like, my friend brought me the food. As soon as I'm like putting it in my mouth with my left hand, I scream at the top of my lungs. And like they recorded it too. Like, it was not one of my most proud moments, but
I haven't screamed at a tattoo. Ankles, that one I was sweating. The shackles that I got
Really?
under my ankles down here.
it was bad.
Oh my gosh, 3 hours.
I never heard about ankles. I never heard ankles. I know spine. My ex-fiance, I drew her a tree of life, and she got it on her spine.
Spine didn't bother me. My hands, a lot of people say that the tops of their hands hurt like hell. Didn't bother me. It wasn't, they all hurt, but,
Yeah.
it wasn't anything bad. For me, it was chest or neck, ankles, and chest.
Yeah, my sister said the worst tattoo of all her tattoos, well, my little sister, they both have way more tattoos than my happy ass does. My little sister got a tattoo on her side, and it starts on her underarm. It starts right here, and it comes down like right there, and it's it's like that thick, and it just goes straight down. It's like roses and flowers and everything else. Fuck no.
My wife did that. She got an Art Deco peacock from here all the way
And what
down
did she
to her
say?
side.
Was it horrible for her?
She was a champ because all she had before that, she went from her brother was killed, and so she had a tattoo on her back honoring her brother, just a little Pearl Jam dude, and it was just very small. And then she's like, "Well, I'm thinking I want to get another one." Well, I'm good, babe. Yeah,
Go ahead.
let's get you inked up. And then she went from this little one about that big to this flipping peacock that goes right down from there to there.
Jeez.
She was a champ. She took it. I was absolutely impressed. I was shocked. Took it much better than I thought. I was like, "Are you serious? You're gonna go from that little thing on your back to
To like
huge
a
peacock
giant.
on your side?
Yeah.
All
My
right,
ex-
that's ballsy. Go big or go home. I'm with you."
Yeah, my ex did the same thing. My ex did the exact same thing. She had this little Siamese symbol on her, and she went from that to I drew her a tattoo, and her tattoo was across her entire back. It was like, it's Cantonese for love, beauty, and gorgeous. And it's like, every one of them's like that big. I say about that big around. And it's like shoulder blade, back of the spine, over here, and then there's like some connecting stuff on there.
Yeah.
She thought she was gonna shoot the world up. She laid there, and I tried to help her out, but she didn't want none of that. She didn't want no love at all. She gave me a big F. It was all my fault and all of that.
How was it your fault?
Kristen.
Oh, because
still in the mirror over there?
I was getting attacked. That was when I was getting my one on my arm.
Can I snag it back from you?
And she had just wanted one really
Oh, that
bad.
intrigued her to get one, and then she got...
All my fault. 45 minutes from now, he will be golden. It's like I waited.